Liverpool's transfer plans are once again being thrust into the spotlight after an unexpected development emerged behind the scenes, raising fresh questions about the club's next move in the market. With rivals circling and long-term strategy at play, a new name has surfaced that could have significant implications for the Reds' future squad planning. As familiar themes from past windows resurface, this latest twist hints at a potentially dramatic battle brewing away from Anfield. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. But first, Alexis Mac Allister has offered a candid insight into the frustration simmering inside Liverpool's dressing room, admitting the scale of change over the summer has played a major role in their dramatic drop-off this season. Having stormed to the Premier League title in 2024/25, expectations were sky high. Instead, Liverpool have endured a deeply underwhelming defense of their crown. A goalless draw with Leeds on New Year's Day marked the halfway point of the season, leaving the champions fourth in the table and already 12 points adrift of leaders Arsenal, a gap Mac Allister has conceded is too big to bridge. Speaking to Sky Sports ahead of Liverpool's trip to Fulham, the Argentina international did not hide his disappointment, describing the situation as painful for players who expected to be competing from a position of strength. "It hurts," Mac Allister admitted, as he effectively ruled out a title challenge. "Many things have changed from last season and it is not ideal, but that is the situation we are in and we have to face it and keep working to get better." Pressed on why Liverpool have struggled so badly to build momentum, the midfielder hinted at deeper internal issues, stopping just short of fully airing them in public. "Many things changed, as I said. New players came in to replace those who left. We changed too many things, but I prefer to keep it to myself," he said. Liverpool's summer overhaul was extensive. 8 new players were added to the first-team squad, while Luis Diaz, Darwin Núñez, Jarell Quansah, Kelleher, Tyler Morton, and Ben Doak all departed. The club also sanctioned the sale of Trent Alexander-Arnold, while Harvey Elliott and Kostas Tsimikas were sent out on loan. Compounding those changes was the tragic death of Diogo Jota, an unimaginable loss that ripped through what had previously been a close-knit group. Crucially, many of those changes were not forced. Slot has already acknowledged that he underestimated how long the new arrivals would take to settle, and the lack of cohesion has been evident throughout a disjointed first half of the campaign. Off the pitch, Mohamed Salah's public criticism of both the club and the head coach only added to the sense of unrest. While Mac Allister's remarks were more measured than Salah's explosive mixed-zone interview last month, they nevertheless underline a clear dissatisfaction among senior figures in the squad. This should be a moment when we are enjoying the Premier League, which we won, and we should be in a much better place than we are, the 27-year-old added. Despite the gloom surrounding their league form, Mac Allister insists Liverpool must now refocus on the remaining silverware available. "It is quite clear we have amazing players. It is just about becoming a team. That is what we need," he said. "Personally, without the team, I am nothing. We all need to get better, think about the guy next to me, and become a better team. That will raise our level." With the title defense effectively over, attention has shifted to Europe and the domestic cups. "In terms of goals, the Champions League is there, and we will definitely fight for that one," Mac Allister explained. "And the FA Cup, which is a really important cup for English teams. When you play for Liverpool, you always have to fight for everything." For now, his words paint a sobering picture of a champion side still searching for its identity after changing too much, too quickly. Now, Liverpool's transfer radar is once again being trained on Brighton, with reports suggesting the Reds could be lining up a dramatic future move for Carlos Baleba, a development that inevitably draws comparisons with their failed pursuit of Moises Caicedo 3 years ago. Back in the summer of 2023, Liverpool moved aggressively to land Caicedo, only to be outmaneuvered as Chelsea swooped in with a British record deal. It was a chastening episode, one that highlighted both Liverpool's willingness to compete at the very top of the market and the brutal realities of elite-level transfer battles. Now, according to emerging reports, the player who effectively inherited Caicedo's role at Brighton could be next on Liverpool's shortlist. Balaba, who arrived on the south coast as a raw but hugely gifted midfielder, exploded into prominence during the 2024-25 campaign and quickly established himself as one of the Premier League's most exciting young talents. His blend of physical power, ball-carrying ability, and defensive intensity made him a standout performer and, unsurprisingly, attracted interest from across Europe. It is now claimed that Liverpool view the Cameroon international as a long-term option in midfield, with one report stating the club are monitoring his situation closely ahead of 2026. The competition, however, is fierce. Manchester United have been the club most consistently linked with Balaba, while Tottenham Hotspur and Bayern Munich are also credited with strong interest. Brighton, for their part, are under no pressure to sell cheaply. Estimates suggest a fee of up to £87 million could be required, with one source describing Balaba as a cornerstone asset who would only be allowed to leave for an elite-level offer. This season has not been entirely smooth for the 21-year-old. After such a breakout year, his form has dipped at times, and there has been speculation that last summer's transfer noise played a part. United were keen in 2025, but ultimately shifted focus elsewhere, opting to strengthen their attack instead. That decision may yet open the door for others. Despite Brighton receiving multiple inquiries ahead of January, the expectation is that any major move will wait until the summer, with the club determined to keep hold of him for the run-in. Alongside this developing storyline, Liverpool are also focused on protecting what they already have. Reports indicate the club are eager to open contract talks with Ryan Gravenberch, whose transformation under Arne Slot has been one of the standout themes of the past 18 months. The Dutchman is midway through the 5-year deal he signed after arriving from Bayern Munich, but his performances have prompted internal discussions about improved terms. While formal negotiations have yet to begin, the intent is clear. As one report put it, Liverpool see Gravenberch as a central figure moving forward and want to reflect that in a new deal. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.